All right, guys, listen up. We're going to be doing another AMC stock update video today, and we're going to go over the charts, break down my thoughts, what I'm looking to do. We'll go over their upcoming earnings, and maybe later in the video, we'll break down some other stocks. But before we dive into it, don't forget to get your free stocks from MooMoo, the sponsor of today's video. Up to 16 stocks, each up to $2,000. All you guys have to do is use that link down below, or just go to stocksurfest.com/MooMoo, open up your account, and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And again, each of those are valued up to $2,000. And listen to this, fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. It's the best one right now by far, guys. So use that link down below. And of course, full disclosure, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you all as always. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So you all know on Friday we got news that a Delaware judge completely denied the $129 million settlement. We talked about that in my video, I believe, on Saturday. So go check that out if you guys didn't do so already. And the stock completely went berserk. We're talking about it went from $4.30, which, mind you, it closed at that point on Friday, all the way up to $8.80, guys. We doubled up pretty much after the market, after the bell. We went up 100%. And now, as it is about 3:30 p.m. on the East Coast, so we're about 30 minutes away from the end of the trading day here, we have AMC down a good chunk from that 580 high, or the 880 high, rather. Now it's at 580, but still it's up 34% on the day. And let me see how much it's come down now. If I zoom in a little bit from 880 to where we are now, 580, 590, it is down around 33% from that high. So it is down a good chunk, but it is, again, up at the same time, 34% from close on Friday, which is a crazy move. And let me show you this on the intraday, guys. This morning, we actually were trading in the 4s again. I'm not sure if you guys caught that, but we downtrended all pre-market. You can see we hit 755 at around 5 a.m. on the East Coast, and we got all the way down to about 580 by open. So that was actually a big drop there, about 23% drop in the pre-market. Then once the markets open, we saw a cliff dive down from 585 to 485 pretty much. That was another drop of 16%. And now you can see on the intraday chart, let me reset it and show you guys, from that point where we've been uptrending, right? We hit 480, 490 in the morning, but since that point, we have been recovering, as you guys can see right here. And like I said a minute ago, we're up roughly 35% on the day right now. So AMC looks like it's obviously doing very well. And if you thought that 100% gain was going to hold, you must have not been in the markets for long. I mean, honestly, guys, I'm not surprised at all that we've pulled back a substantial amount from that pop on Friday. Now the question is, do we get back towards $8? A lot of people don't think we will, but I think it's in the cards. It's a possibility. So I'm going to set my alert at $6, maybe $6.50. Let me put one at $6.50 for now, which is right by the 180 SMA on the 5-day, 5-minute chart. If we start breaking above that point, then we might start reversing, like I said, back towards those highs, maybe 8, maybe mid-8s. We'll see. Maybe back towards the $7 range. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me actually pull up the 4-hour chart and see some other levels, or some key levels in general that we should watch out for. So one that's standing out to me right off the bat is 620. That was the high from the beginning of May. So that's a spot that I'm looking at here that we obviously broke over as we got to 880. Now we're under it. We're at 590. So it was resistance. It became support. Now it's resistance again. So if we do break above 620 towards 650, that's where I believe the reversal back to the upside. And mind you, the bulls are in charge, but by reversal, I mean, the break towards $8, $7, that's where we could see that again, potentially. It's not guaranteed, of course. Nothing's guaranteed in the stock market, but that's kind of what I'm watching here on the charts for AMC. And if I come over here to the Safari tab, we can see they're set to report earnings. AMC is on the 3rd of August, which is coming up sooner than you think, guys. That is right around the corner. So we can see right here, if I zoom in, number of analysts covering it, we have 6 here. On average, they think EPS is going to be -4 cents, and a year ago they lost 24 cents on the quarter. So they're actually, cutting their losses year over year, which is great. Again, last year they lost almost a quarter, and now they're going to be losing 4 cents. Not that bad. And revenue, based on 7 analysts here, 120, holy crap, that'd be nuts. $1.27 billion. I read that wrong. $1.27 billion of revenue versus last year's $1.17 billion. So they're up around 9%. Not bad, pretty decent. And again, the fact that the losses are narrowing, I'm loving that, here for AMC. And let me come over here. Let me see. What's their market cap these days? $5.5 billion. You guys can see right here. Obviously not what it was when it was at its peak, when it was in a bubble. People still argue that it's in a bubble now. I don't know. We're not going to talk about that in this video. But $5.5 billion market cap. The beta is 1.93. Obviously, way more volatile than the overall markets. And EPS in the last 12 months, negative 78 cents. So they've lost about 80 cents in the last 12 months. And look at these financials, guys. In terms of total revenue, you guys can see right here, the top line, we've gone from $1.2 billion in 2020 to $2.5 billion in 2021. 2022, we did almost $4 billion, or they did almost $4 billion in revenue. What are they going to do in 2023, right? 4.5, 5, 4.2. I don't know. But the point is, they're growing out of that hole that they were in during the pandemic. And mind you, in 2019, they did $5.5 billion of revenue, which you can see right up here above my head, guys. So we're not quite there yet. We're not back to pre-pandemic revenue levels. But the way the trend's looking, AMC is going in that direction. So keep that in mind when it comes to the actual numbers, the fundamentals of the company. And sure, we could talk about net income and go deeper into the actual balance sheet where we see their assets, liabilities. Let me actually look at their current ratio very quickly. You guys know that I like looking at that. So current assets right now, that's right, their current ratio is not that good. I remember this from last time I looked at it. Current assets, $900 million. Current liabilities, $1.7 billion. So their current ratio is what? I mean, 0.5 or 6 or something like that. 0.4. I got to do the math. 0.7 or 6, something like that probably. So that's not that great at all, no doubt. And let me see what cash is looking like. Cash equivalent, short-term investments, $630 million. That cannot cover their current liabilities, which I don't like. Typically, I like seeing cash and cash equivalents, short-term investments. I like companies being able to cover all of their debts due in the next 12 months with just that, cash equivalent, short-term investments. That puts them in a very comfortable, or that's part of putting a company in a comfortable financial situation, at least the way I look at companies and analyze them, which, I mean, a lot of people do that a lot of different ways, and we're not going to get into that in this video. But overall, guys, that is a quick breakdown here on AMC. And coming back to the charts very quickly, let me see what's going on right now in real time. Right now, they're up around 35% now, so pretty much what they were before. And again, like I said, if we start breaking 625, 650, that is where the real breakout could start to come. Right now, I still consider this pretty much consolidation, even though it's up 35%. Obviously, it's up a lot. But if we're looking at the price action from just in the pre-market to now, we've been, let me zoom in on this price action right here. We've kind of been chopping around $5-6. Let's see if we can really start taking 6 out. It's a big spot, I'm telling you guys, for the bulls. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hit that like button and feel free to subscribe. We're almost at 30,000 subs, guys. And don't forget to get your free money from MooMoo, the sponsor of today's video. Just use that link down below. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000 right off the bat. And fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys. Fund your account with at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks, which this is crazy. You also get a free share of either Tesla or Expedia, which makes this promo an absolute no-brainer. So use that link down below. And of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you all as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you in the next video.